Hi guys, good evening everybody. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to apply for Band 3 Healthcare Assistant job using the Chatgpt app as our guide to tailor our person specification accordingly. Basically, what these recruiters look out for is how well you were able to tailor the person specification and provide suitable information about your experience, your skills, and your qualifications. So if that matches what they are looking at for, then you will be offered a job offer or interview invites, depending. So we'll just go straight right away. So this is NHS jobs. Better. We'll go to search. So already I have my information is in place, so it's not really going to be a tedious one. So hopefully, I hope that at the end of this tutorial, someone will be able to make use of this. And so I'm just trying to type in what I already have here. So healthcare assistant band 3 visa sponsorship. So we just hit the search button. So here we have 25 to 6. So it happens that every time they keep uploading and adding more jobs, because a few minutes ago it was on 20,300 and something. Now it's 20,526 jobs, which means there are more jobs, guys. There are more jobs. There are more jobs. There are more jobs. So we hit the first one, and this is basically on mental health. So that does not mean if you have a qualification or experience in mental health, it's going to be an added advantage. So how do we know that this trust, Avon and Wisha Mental Health Partnership NHS Trust, offer visa sponsorship for international candidates? So look at what we are going to be looking at. Once you hit the additional information, so you are going to see certificate of sponsorship, which means they recruit overseas. So this job is going to expire tomorrow. Today is 6, tomorrow is 7. So we hit the apply for this job button. I've used this method I'm trying to teach us to have interview invites whilst over here and while I was in Nigeria. So just that I declined those offers as I've already moved on with my parent organization. So we provide our password and we proceed. Band 3 healthcare support worker. So I already had this job as draft. So once you open up your track, you are going to see options like, are you one of us? Like, are you a worker in Avon and Wisha Health? So all those options, just fill it out. No, you are not. You are international candidate. So you scroll down, you'll see that you need visa to you just hit the dialog box that you need visa to work in the United Kingdom. So let's continue my draft. I already have my draft in place. So click the continue draft. It will come up. Yep. Right. Yep. So what do we have here? Band 3. So before we begin filling out our application, so what I usually do is that I just get my person specification ready, so that once I fill out other options, I'll just submit my person specification and I apply for the job straight away. So about this job, this is the button we are going to click about this job, because we need the PDF file to get what we want. So documents that we need is job description, PDF 181. Oh, I already have it, so it's going to say download again. So I'll just open it. Yep. So we are going to, what we are looking at for here, our focus here is the person specification. So this is what we are looking at for. These are the requirements: essential, desirable. So the requirement: education and qualification, experience and knowledge, skills and abilities. Other requirements: essential, care certificate, your experience working as a health support worker in a clinical team, your communication level, your empathy skills and all of that. Now, desirable: training in counseling or psychosocial interventions, So if you have training in counseling, if you're a counselor of any kind, if you're a mentor, if you have all of that, well, so who can really counsel, especially, so these are just normal questions that even if you don't have training on it, that, you have involved maybe in social settings and all of that. So now what are we going to do is that we are going to copy these essential informations and we paste it in our notepad or notebook or anywhere, notebox, any application we are using. So I'm using my phone to do this. So we are going to copy the first information here, which is the care certificate. So we are copying everything right here. Okay. So I'll copy this, head straight to my notes. So I already have this right here. This is the already edited format. So I'm just going to copy it and just paste it. I'm still going to delete it. So we are going to make use of this first one here because I've already copied it out and I've edited it already. So why am I editing it? So because the Chatgpt, if you don't really ask appropriate questions, the AI won't give you what you want. So that's why we are editing. So we are going to number this as number 1. We go back straight away, training in counseling and all of that. We copy. Come on. We don't have time for that. So we copy interventions, right? Number 2, I'm numbering it so that we know that this is experience and knowledge. We'll just, copy this. It's better it's organized than scattered, Number 2, number 3, I hope you all are seeing what I'm doing. This is how I do it actually, just so that I won't just, Good, come on. So we'll paste 3 here. 4, that is the last one that talks about empathy and all of that. Yep. So we'll head straight to my notes and paste it. Good. So what are we going to edit here? Like I said, I already have this sorted out in first stage just to show us how we. Now, what I did here, I was able to sort out the ones I have, the certifications I have, and leave out the ones I don't have. So GCSE talks about just qualification for candidates over here. I think it's same equivalent with WAEC, NICO, NAPTEP, every other secondary school stuff. So I already had sufficient qualification that I don't need that. So care certificate, I just hope you guys are just patient with me. You guys will be just patient with me, so I will just get this thing done. And if luck shines on you by God's grace, you just do this and you get. Just trying to edit this so that you fit up with the qualification they have. So the care certificate equivalent, position, ability, and willingness to work towards an appropriate level 3. Appropriate level 3 qualification. So we are not working towards. So we are going to say position of. I don't know if you're getting what I'm doing. Position of level 3. We just type up something. Position of level 3 diploma in health and social care. Let's remove that bracket. Position of ability and willingness to work towards. We are not into level 2 anything. So now what you're going to do is if you have any other qualification that you have, you can say position of basic life support. Basic life support. you know, and advanced cardiovascular life support, training in counseling or psychosocial intervention. So now we are done with number one. I hope you see that once you post this information on Chatgpt, it's going to give you something you really want that is really, really good. So we've sorted out number one. Now number two, same thing. So basically you're not sorting out anything here. It's just your experience and communication. Number three, empathy. Number four. So now I'm going to use the first one here. Okay, because I already have that information here. Now, once you're done editing this, you copy. I did it one after another. So you copy this, head straight to open Chatgpt, which I already have my information here. So you open a new tab, paste it. Now, how do we galvanize this to get what we want? So you're going to do health care assistant cover letter on certificate or equivalent possession of level 3 vocational qualification or health and social care and all of that. So now look at this information. It's making sense on Chatgpt. So once you hit the search button running, you're going to get a very good information on this healthcare assistant cover letter on. Now look at wonders of Chatgpt. It's going to run all the way down. Good. You see this very good information. So it's not left to you to, so I'm just going to copy this, head straight to my notes, come down, open a new one, paste this. We are going to delete all of this because we don't need it. Just watch and see what I'm going to do. Now this is that I'm willing to, I'm writing to express my, we don't need all of this information. Good. So look at what we are looking out for. So we are deleting all of this. So we said number one. Remember, our number one is this care certificate stuff. That forms our number one information here. So I've successfully completed a level 3 vocational qualification in health and social care. In addition to my medical qualification, I've also pursued. Now, looking at those information that you have already printed out here, it's just giving you a very well detailed information on what what you really need. That's just why I love this Chatgpt so much. I've already completed. Okay, so in addition to my education qualification, I've also pursued training in counseling and psychosocial intervention, which has enhanced my ability to provide emotional support and empathic care to patients during their challenging times. So we go down. I'm enthusiastic about the opportunity to contribute to the exceptional care provided at, remember the name of our trust is Avon, not Avalon, sorry, Avon, and which trust, Avon and which partnership trust. I hope this is correct. Good. Partnership trust, and to make, so once I'm confident that my qualifications and education, no. So we are going to take this out because this is more like the summary and conclusion. And yet we are not summarizing anything here because we still have more information to provide. Good. So we are done with number one on talking about qualification. So number two is talking about experience. So we copy this, test right with Chatgpt, open up, you see, paste here, do the same thing, health care assistant cover letter on experience of working as a health. Just hit it down. Wonders of Chatgpt. I used this and it just worked out all best for me. Believe me, I was just having interview invite. You know, even when I came here, I declined offers because I was just looking out for bench shift. Oh, come on. Good. Thank you. Good. So we just hit the copy button. You'll see 3 options here. The one that had thumbs up, thumbs down, and the ones just copy to click. Once you click it, just copy it and just go. So that is number 2. We'll paste it. Remember, we don't need all of this information. We'll just go down. So we'll start reading, looking at where it makes sense for us to. Good. My experience, we are saying that, no? My experience as a healthcare support worker, particularly within a clinical team, along with knowledge and expertise in mental health care. If you have mental health care experience, okay? I don't have mental health care experience, so I didn't say mental health care experience. So I had experience in elderly support. I had experience, you know, in other ones, not in mental health, because you are not just going to lie. And at the end of the day, you should have said about the leg. Particularly within a clinical team and all of that. Over the course of my career, I've had the privilege of working as a healthcare support worker in a clinical team, which is right. I've also done that, where I get invaluable hands-on experience. So it just making sense what you want. Now, remember, the last portion of this talks about more of conclusion, and we don't need all of that. So we'll just start from here and delete it because we are our experience. Or you can just, so I'm deleting from that place. I'm okay with this experience. So the same thing with number 3, the same thing with number 4, just like that. So I'm just trying to show us how it works. I don't know. So this care, this is experience. So the same thing we are going to do on number 3, you know, ability to, so let's just say we say health care assistant cover letter on ability to communicate in reading verbal English to a high standard. Once you copy this and put in ChatGPT, you hit the search button. It gives you all those information. You copy it, you paste it on your notes tab. You edit it to something like this. Number 4, the same thing. And I already have all this complete information. So let's just go back. Let me open it up where I already have my information in place. So I've already done all of this. You could see my number 1, my number 2, my number 3, my number 4. All right. So now, once you're done with number 4, you're going to write something that makes sense. Just say, you know, I'm excited about the opportunity to join the dedicated team at NHS, Avon and Nhs Trac, and continue to make a positive impact on the lives of those in need. Perfect. Now, we copy all of this. Select all, copy. Not included with this, I'll delete that later. So we go back to our job. Yep. Close this out. Use a recent application. I have many jobs application. So let's just choose. I'm going to choose on this one because launch application. We don't want to select blank form because you're going to start imputing a lot of things. We don't have that time on us. Yeah, come on. Yep. So it's here. So personal information and all of that, I've already done that. Rehabilitated offenders, I believe we all just know all of this, so it's not a big deal, no. So I don't want to bug us with repeating all of this all over again. Our target is just to save, it's just to make use of this. Look at the support statement. So it seems that the way this thing operates, it's still gonna ask us. seems that we can't escape doing this the appropriate way. You know, it could be funny. You can't maneuver it. It's really a funny application. So now we've completed this. We'll mark section as complete. You open education and qualifications. So here you put all your education and qualifications you have. So I have a lot of education qualification on this. I did more than this, just for the sake of the job, to give them minimal, you know. So membership, this is just a healthcare, you know. So you really, it's for nurses that you start putting up whether your nursing pin and all of that. So these are just my previous experiences I had in Nigeria and my current place of work. No, there's no gaps. Good, here we are. So this is where determines whether you're going to get your job or whether you're going to be waved a goodbye. Good. I know this is a very long video, but see, it worth it. It worth its place. It worth it. So now we've already copied our information, so we paste. So we delete this. Good. So look at our information, looking well arranged. We delete those numbers. We don't need it. We move this up. Just leaving. Okay, it's okay. Leaving a paragraph is nice. We'll move number 3 up. We'll move number 4 up. I'm not going to submit this job actually because I am not looking to apply for this job unless I want an interview invite. I'm not looking to, just we'll save. And next, are you a member? No, I'm not. Good. Come on. Why is it taking time? Shouldn't be taking time. Oh Christ. Good. Thank you. Mark section as complete. Thank you. References open. So you put your, you know, so just put your references. Save. Mark as complete. So we'll come over to the next one. Open. Remember, this track system is really funny. You have to follow through process. You can't escape anyone. Fix now. I saw it on those plus. It's really, I agree. Save. Next step. Mark as complete. Now we are done with this job. You see how easy we were able to sort this out without difficulty. So once I hit the submit button, it's going straight away. So I'm not hitting submit button. I'm not looking for any job at the moment. So that's just it. I believe I was able to sort this little theory. I know that thousands have had difficulty trying to obtain or get interview invite. Yeah, same thing with me. I had over a year difficulty. When I say difficulty, yeah, it was quite a competition because when you're applying for the same job with millions and thousands of people, you know, so you really need to do something that is very unique for you to stand out from the crowd. So it was few months ago that this knowledge came to me that I can really make use of this application to get what I want. And believe me, there was a massive progress when I started using Chatgpt to sort this out. Okay, so I believe in today's video we're able to gain 1 or 2 things. And thank you so much for hanging around, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.